My name is Singh Chandni Harendra and I am in third year of BC and my roll number is 161.
So today I am going to present paging in operating system. So what is paging? Paging is the technique for non-contiguous memory allocation. For that we have knowledge about non-contiguous memory allocation. What is non-contiguous memory allocation? Non-contiguous memory allocation is a memory allocation technique that allows you to store parts of single process in non-contiguous fashion. Different parts of same process can be stored at different places in main memory. By non-contiguous memory allocation, also we reduce the memory wastage. Here techniques of non-contiguous memory allocation. First is paging and second is segmentation. Now we will learn about paging. Paging is a fixed size partition scheme. In paging, secondary memory and main memory are divided in equal fixed size partitions. The partitions of secondary memory are called as pages and partitions of main memory called as frame. Each process is divided into parts where size of each part is same as page size. The size of the last part may be less than the page size. The pages of process are stored in the frames of main memory depending upon their availability. Here you can see this is main memory which divided in frames, frame 1, frame 2, frame 3, frame 4 like this, and secondary memory is divided in pages 1, 2, 3 and from 4 and we will see some examples of paging. For example, if the main memory size is 16 KB and frame size is 1 KB, here the main memory will be divided into collection of 16 frames of 1 KB each. There are four separate processes in system that is A1, A2, A3 and A4 of 4 KBs each. Here all the processes are divided into pages of 1 KB each so that operating system can store one page in one frame at a time. At the beginning of process, all the frames remain empty so that all the pages of the process will be get stored in contiguous way. So here you can see first time all the memory will empty. So first process comes and stored. Then second process come and store. Third process come and store and fourth process come and store. But after that, in this example, you can see the A2 and A4 are moved to waiting stage after execution of A1 process and A2 A4 process they are goes waiting stage. Therefore, 8 frames become empty. 4 for A2 and 4 for A4 and so other pages can be loaded in their empty blocks. The process A5 is a new process. A5 of size 8 pages 8 KB are waiting for ready queue. Given the fact that we have four non-contiguous frames available in the memory, paging provided the flexibility of storing the process at a different place. Therefore, we can load the page of process F5 in the place of A2 and A3. Here you can see we have some place 4 KB here and 4 KB here. So A5 process has stored 4 KB in space of A2 and 4 KB in space of A4. By this we can store the process in different places in non-contiguous fashion. This is not contiguous. Okay, here it's 4 KB here and next 4 KB is here. In this between we have non-contiguous. Advantage of paging: easy to use memory management algorithm. Swapping is easy between equal size page and we have equal size page and equal size frames, so swapping is very easy to paging allows us to store parts of single process in non-contiguous fashion. It solves the problems of external fragmentation. Now, disadvantage of paging: it suffers from internal fragmentation. It solves the query of non-external fragmentation, but it suffers from internal fragmentation. There is an overhead of maintaining a page table for each process, and the time taken to fetch the instruction increases since now two memory access are required. Complex memory management algorithm tables consume additional memory.